You've prayed. You've fasted. You've cried. You've made promises in the dark and whispered apologies in the morning. You've asked God to take it away more times than you can count, and still you find yourself here, again. It doesn't come at you with noise. It waits in silence. When no one else is around, when your heart is tired, when your mind is loud, that's when it speaks. Lust. It doesn't shout, it whispers. And somehow you still listen. Not because you want to disobey God, but because it feels like something inside of you is broken. And this is the only thing that helps you forget. Just for a moment. This is not who you want to be. You're not proud of it, you don't defend it. But no matter how many times you walk away, it still pulls. And you hate that it does. You hate how it makes you feel after. You hate the weight it adds to your soul. The distance you feel from God. The heaviness in your chest when you try to pray. You want to be free, you do. But you're tired of fighting and losing. And sometimes it feels easier to just give in than to hope again. But it's not just about weakness. It's not because you don't love God, it's not because you're fake. There are reasons this still has power over you, and if we don't name them, they'll keep growing in the dark. So here they are, not to shame you, but to help you see. Because if you can see the truth, you can walk toward the light. First, lust became your comfort. You didn't run to it for pleasure, you ran to it for peace. When the world got loud, when the people you trusted let you down, when your heart felt empty and you didn't know who to talk to, lust was there, always available, always promising to make you feel better. And sometimes it did, but only for a moment, and afterward you were left emptier than before. It gave you a quick fix when what you really needed was healing, and the more you returned to it, the more it trained your heart to find comfort in what quietly destroys you. Second, you've kept it hidden. You never told anyone. You thought you could beat it alone. You prayed harder, read more, but every time you failed, the shame grew louder. And that shame told you to keep quiet, to pretend you're fine, to keep performing, smiling, leading, worshipping, all while carrying this secret alone. But the truth is, what stays in the dark gains power. What's never spoken is never healed. And silence doesn't protect you, it isolates you. Third, lust became your response to pain. You don't even realize it sometimes, but whenever you feel rejected, small, unseen, overwhelmed, that's when the temptation gets strongest. Because lust became your way of numbing the ache, not dealing with it, just escaping it. And when pain stays buried, it always finds a way to the surface. Lust isn't the root, it's the symptom. And until you let God into the wound, you'll keep reaching for the bandage that doesn't work. Fourth, you started calling it your identity. You stopped believing you could change. You told yourself, this is just my struggle. And eventually, you stopped fighting. You stopped expecting to be free. You accepted it like a scar that would never fade. But what you call your struggle, God still calls bondage. And He never meant for you to stay there. Just because it's familiar doesn't mean it's right. Just because it's normal doesn't mean it's who you are. You are not your pattern. You are not your past. You are not your shame. Fifth, you forgot who you are. You forgot the power that lives in you. You forgot that the one who raised the dead lives inside your body. You forgot that grace isn't just for forgiveness, it's for freedom. Lust doesn't just cloud your purity, it clouds your identity. And when you forget who you are, you start acting like someone you're not. You lower your standards, you quiet your calling. You disconnect from God, not because He moved, but because you stopped believing you could stand close to Him. But He never asked you to be perfect. He just asked you to come. So come, just as you are, broken, ashamed, afraid, tired. Come, even if your hands are still shaking. Come, even if you fell yesterday. Come, because this isn't over. You are not too far gone. You are not disqualified. You are not disqualified. You are not abandoned. You are not dirty. You are not unloved. You are not beyond repair. You are not what you've done. You are His. Still, even in the middle of the fight, even when you don't feel worthy, even when you don't feel anything. He has not changed His mind about you. This is not the end of your story. Freedom is still possible, but it starts with truth. And the truth is, you're not alone, and you never were.